couple big things happened this week. Navigating warmer temps. What do you say? You ready, Freddie? Definitely calling myself out here. We didn't realize that, I don't think, and we still use the Huckleberry app. That would be so crazy.
You can do big things, honey!
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight.
It's a warm day.
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Before sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Where are you going? I found you, pets. Good job. We are working on being nice and easy and gentle with Hip. But hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all are doing super duper well. Annie Banani has about an hour until we should come back, maybe have a little snacky, getting ready for a nappy, and a warm front has moved into Maine. It was 80, I think it got up to 84 yesterday, but it didn't feel like that like in the apartment still, because the building kind of still felt cool from the cooler days we've been having, or just like regular spring days really. But then today, with the building kind of heated up from yesterday, it definitely is a little bit warmer, even though the temperature is a little bit less. So this is the first time we're kind of navigating warmer temps with a baby. It's been going overall pretty good. There's like challenges with every type of weather, I feel like, but honestly, not wondering if we have to bundle her really tight when we go outside has been nice, because she's just been so comfortable in her warmer weather outfits, including this number from H&M. You guys saw when we bought this. It's still a little big. It's her 9-monther. The stinking cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so stinking cute. And it was just such an easy outfit when it came to playing around, carrying her yesterday on a walk, for her naps, etc. But I was like, I need this type of outfit. Like, this is the new one piece for the summer for sure. I saw on H&M that they have a 3-pack of these things. They're so lightweight. They're such great quality. But since we're out and about now and we're going places, I thought it would be fun, potentially still very nerve-wracking and anxiety-inducing, but still fun, to go to the thrift store that I always go to, the little kids thrift store that I went to when I was pregnant, that I went to again while she was here, but she stayed home with Jack, and now finally going with her. Again, something I'm reminding myself is we can always leave if it doesn't work out, but she's done really well in her carrier going into stores, so that's been really fun. And I thought it'd be a fun activity to see if we can find more of these like one-piece things at the thrift store. You've been many times, you were just inside my belly. Whenever I wasn't a mom, I admit I would low-key get annoyed at people who would like have their doors open because they were like getting their kids all situated, you know? There's nothing more, not humbling, but something that makes you understand scenarios and actually becoming one, because I will be taking up this parking spot next to me until I get her safely secured. Hi, honey. All right, we've got the goods. What I do is I put her in and I use the driver's side window to make sure she's all situated. And I always have my keys in one spot so that I never wonder where they are. Come here, big B. What do you say? You ready, Freddie? So thrifting with a little one is a little bit difficult, especially depending on like what you're looking for and where it's located in the store. Because you guys know we were looking for like one pieces and short sleeve, long sleeve, whatever it was, they were all located on the lowest rack. And so when baby wearing, and we would like lean down and we were kind of like near the floor, kind of just made her want to get out of the carrier and get on the floor. So it's also tough because when you're going into a thrift store, it's not like a regular store where it's like I'm looking exactly for this and I'm gonna find it. You really have no idea like what you're gonna find, and it's very browsy, and there's only much that Sophie the giraffe can do for a baby that doesn't care about browsing at all. But we did it. We went to the thrift store, but that is definitely not an activity for both of us together.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow, yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time? I remember that it's over, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. Think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop.
Good morning, friends. It is Saturday. Happy Saturday. And it's actually a long weekend. It is Memorial Day on Monday, and we didn't realize that, I don't think, until like this week. So that's a nice surprise. That's exciting. I asked Jack if he wanted any breakfast, and he's holding off until he can do like a yogurt bowl situation. It's so funny trying to eat now that she like understands eating, because we have food that we can give her and she can have pieces of like what we're eating, but she's still primarily at this point getting most of her nutrition still from milk. So feeding her primarily that way, but then her seeing us eat actual food, but she's full from milk. It's like a weird balance right now that we're going through. Like last night my parents were over and we got pizza, and we knew that trying to eat the pizza in front of her now is just like an absolute no-go. So literally my mom was like holding her and giving her quote unquote bites of pizza like in between her bites, and she would just like taste it. And she loves pizza, by the way. But this morning, for the first time since she's been born, she is 7 months, by the way, officially. She turned 7 months this week. A couple big things happened this week. She turned 7 months this week, and Jack and I had our 14th dating anniversary. Our dating anniversary is May 21st, 2010 was when we started dating. Very inconvenient because we were heading off to college. Like it was our senior year summer. In the fall, we were both heading off to college at our separate colleges that we had already chosen because we weren't dating during that time. People say to go into college single and that you should break up before going to college because you're just there to experience new things and all this stuff. I'm here to tell you that you can do whatever you want to do, because clearly this worked out. But anyway, for the first time in 7 months since she's been born, Jack and I played video games together this morning. We love video games. That is a part of me that totally took a back burner. Like totally. I used to stream on Twitch pretty consistently, and even if I wasn't streaming, we would play video games in our spare time. Like I loved Disney Dreamlight Valley. Sims was my absolute go-to. And on the weekends, we would play some like co-op games together. It was just like really fun. I would obviously take her over video games any day, but to play a game together that we used to play on the weekend mornings, it's called Moving Out. It's very like Overcooked type of vibes, but you have to like get everything in the moving truck and there's like obstacles and stuff to work through. Very fun. But to be able to sit down, sip our coffee, play a video game, like that just felt very us, and I loved it. Like I was saying, Memorial Day totally snuck up on us. And so everyone's like, what are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? You know, it's like, we have no idea. Like before Annie, during the week, we would be like, what do you want to do this weekend? We can do this, we can do that. And we do still do like a ton of stuff in a weekend. And that includes keeping a baby alive. That's like a lot of stuff. But the weeks are just so busy. And you're just like, on to the next thing, on to the next thing. Like you guys have seen for me during the day, it's hanging with her, feeding her. And then when she goes down for a nap, banging out as much work as I possibly can or any task that I wanted to do in that day in between. Luckily, she forces me to slow down and just like soak in the moments with her, which is so great. But then the weekend hits and she's still sleeping, like in the morning, or she goes down for a nap, and it's like you have to have a switch in your head from like weekday mode to weekend mode, because Jack and I were sitting in here. Normally we'd be banging out work or we'd be getting as much tasks done as we possibly can, but we were like sitting here being like, we don't have that. Like, what do we do with ourselves? It's a very different mindset to be in.
Oh.
Monkey!
Open that gate.
Hi, Monkey-na. You gotta get over the gate for me?
Good job. The coordination is my favorite.
We're teaching her to be an escape artist.
Oh yeah, she does it all the time.
She's panicking.
No, she's got it. See? She can do it. You can do big things, honey! Should we go to Mama?
Did you have so much fun in here?
Yeah, we are.
Waking up?
We're still having a ton of fun, Mom.
Yeah, we're having so much fun. Are you vlogging?
What's up, vlog? This is Friar Lee here.
Friar Lee, please. Soon we're not even gonna use this app anymore for feedings. 7 months in, and we still use the Huckleberry app. At this point, it is 50% out of habit and the other 50% still very useful, especially when we're trying to figure out like solids versus milk and that mixture and stuff. But I'd say we have it pretty much down for like when you feed, when you don't feed type of thing. When there's just so much going on and you're feeding yourselves and you're feeding her and you're responsible for all of it, it is easy to forget when the last time she fed is and like why she might be cranky if she's cranky. So having that reference is still quite nice. That's the other 50%. She was adamant about crawling to you guys. She's like, where's the thing with the screen that shows Mama's face and whoever that baby is? She also started this like half smile situation. She like smiles because she feels like she should. Like it's an empathetic smile, but she's like, huh, yeah.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, I can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky. Still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends. Let's be more than friends. Yeah.
11:45. Baby girl is still sleeping, but we had a lovely morning walk. During her first little wake window, it's kind of turned into a combination of getting us adults food, feeding her, playing in the nursery, waking up with coffee, and then we do a little nature walk around our home. We explore the leaves, she picks some flowers, she picks some leaves, we say good morning to Maine, we watch cars, we wish them well on their way to work during the week, and we say good morning to them during the weekend. And Jack actually started collecting all of the nature walk things that she picks for him in a little jar on his desk. So we come back in during the week and we give him whatever we collected during the walk and he puts it in his jar. It's so nice. This is the first time I think Jack has come with us on our morning nature walk. So we went to that local coffee shop like you guys saw, and we just kind of walked around the neighborhood. But it did prompt us talking about getting something that we have been thinking of getting for a little bit. And Memorial Day sales are just fantastic. It's the Tush Baby, by the way. So we're talking about picking one up during this weekend because it's so funny. I feel like you can say the whole thing like every baby's different, but you really feel it when you have your baby and you observe other babies or your other parents talk about their babies and what they like versus what they don't like. They really do have preferences right out the womb. Nuts. Baby girl never loved her stroller. We are still trying. We definitely are. We've heard of babies not liking their stroller at first and then they end up liking it or they get used to it. There's different tips and tricks we can try as she gets older. We can give her a little snack on a walk or something. But she has always been a carrier girl. When she was little, you guys saw her, like she was always on us, facing inward towards us for naps. And now that she's bigger, she doesn't love facing in as much. She'll tolerate it for a little bit, but it's really about the facing out carrier situation. But even now as she gets a little bit older, that's probably the best route to the carrier situation if we're going out and about and we're walking around. But even after a little bit, now she's getting a little tired of the carrier and just wants to be like fully just carried. So it's been so interesting watching kind of what she tolerates. And what's so funny, I'm definitely calling myself out here for a second, but before I had a baby, my mentality was like, oh, they'll just have to suck it up. Like, I need to get out of the house, she needs to get in the stroller, and she needs to, you know, figure it out. But the reality of the situation is that if my baby is not vibing in the stroller that I want them to just push through and get used to, I'm not going to enjoy the outing. So if baby enjoys the outing, I selfishly enjoy the outing also. So it's kind of just rocking with it, going with the flow, and figuring out what works for her so that it can work for everybody involved. And we see so many kids way older than Annie enjoying the Tush Baby as well. So I think we're gonna give it a try. This would definitely save our biceps. We were switching off back and forth on our walk this morning. But Jack is probably on his way back right now. He's getting sandwiches at our favorite shop, Indy's Sandwiches, for lunch. Oh my gosh, they are so good. And then I would say that the number one thing when we were in the depths of infertility, trying to conceive, the thing that I personally would dream about the most was when we have our baby is taking her to the beach. And we are not doing full beach days at this point. It's not warm enough for that at all. And I think our full beach days are gonna look a lot different this summer with a little babe, but she hasn't even seen the ocean yet. The weather hasn't permitted for it. It hasn't made sense, but for a little outing next week window, we thought it'd be fun to at least try to see if we can kind of scoot to the beach. Looking at the days in this weekend, the next couple are kind of rainy and cloudy, and this is the only nice one. So that would be so crazy. It actually makes me emotional thinking about taking her to the beach. Like, oh my gosh, that would be so crazy.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. don't know